What's up, gamers? GF Ditto here, and welcome to the first episode of the Skylanders Kaos Challenge Doomlocke. As the title suggests, we will be playing through the Chaos Doom Challenge in Skylanders Trap Team. But we will be implementing a series of challenges inspired by the Nuzlocke challenge that was developed for Pokemon. So I'm going to go over the rules, and then we can dive right in. So, first and foremost, if a Skylander is defeated, it's considered dead and is not allowed to participate in the challenge going forward. Only a single Skylander of each element is permitted to be selected for this challenge. There is a limit of 8 elements available to be chosen, so I'm limited to 8 Skylanders. As of Trap Team, there are a total of 10 elements available to pick from. I will be sticking with the original 8 for the purposes of this run. Only what we know as core Skylanders are allowed to be selected for this challenge. Reposes like Series 2 and variants such as Legendary are available. They are acceptable, even though they're not technically core. The purpose of this is to place the restriction primarily against using Giants, Swaps, Trap Masters, and especially the Eons Elites. Traps and the villains that would be contained within them are absolutely prohibited for this challenge. A Skylander may only be swapped in between waves. As we know, the Chaos Doom Challenge is a series of 100 waves of enemies in a tower defense style game. Skylanders are only allowed to be swapped in between waves, may not be swapped in the middle of an active wave. The exception to this is you may swap a Skylander if your Skylander dies. Only one tower is permitted to be built per wave. If a tower is destroyed, you must wait 3 waves to rebuild a tower on that same location. And rebuilding a tower does count as the build for that wave. So say you're in wave 4, say you build a tower wave 1, it gets destroyed wave 1. You have to wait until wave 4 to build on that location again. Wave 4 comes along and you've got 3 towers active and a 4th node. That rebuild would count as your build. You can't do the rebuild and activate the next node. Tower node. Sorry, I kind of had trouble figuring out how to word that one clearly. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to tackle the first 10 waves today. Let's start here with So It Begins Temple. Alright, Chaos will intro us to the series.
Welcome, Skylander, to my ultimate challenge. A challenge so ridiculously difficult that you will need a full army of Skylanders to beat it. So, let's see how long you will survive. Now, watch helplessly as I use all of my minions to break open the Mystery Box of Doom!
And a rule that was not stated is if the Mystery Box of Doom does get broken open, the challenge is failed. The objective is to clear all 100 waves without the mystery box getting opened.
Mystery Box of Doom is opened. A new, awesome, and doomy power will be unleashed. Ultimate victory will soon be mine. Well then, minions, attack!
Alright, so we don't get a choice as to where wave 1 starts. He opens by having one of these plant things attack the mystery box.
Destroy
So we just have Trigger Happy here deal with it. There we are. Wave 1 complete.
Build phase.
Now, here's where we get to build a tower.
You will need to build defenses to help you against Chaos's army. Move a Skylander near a tower spot and activate it to create a tower.
So I'm going to build this tech tower right here.
To repair a damaged tower, just move close.
Yes, and of course, it is ever important to note that if your towers are taking damage, you can stand near them to heal them.
To start the next wave, go to the wave switch and activate it.
Let's go ahead and get this started.
Wave. Start.
Alright. Now this tower is supposed to help me stave off the enemies.
No! It's impossible! Attack! Attack!
Although Pop Fizz is doing quite well, or not Pop Fizz, Trigger Happy is doing quite well on his own. I intend to, in between waves, switch to Pop Fizz to build the second tower on this area.
Each time they survive a wave, towers are upgraded, making them much more powerful. When they are destroyed, towers lose all of their upgrades, so be careful.
Alright. Now we have the option to build another tower.
Is available, Portal Master. Now go and activate it.
Build phase.
And I intend to do so using Pop Fizz.
The motion of the potion!
Okay. Not what I intended to do. Okay.
No, those towers are really annoying. Minions!
Wave
Get
3.
rid of them at once!
Uh-oh.
Heavy enemies are stronger against towers. Protect your towers.
Yes, heavy enemies are stronger against towers. They're actually going to prove a massive threat going forward. And there are a wide variety of these heavy enemies in this game. Go Pop Fizz.
Level complete.
Alright. So that's the first 3 waves.
What? You defeated my perfectly glorious evil challenge! But how can this be? This isn't over, Skylander! You haven't seen the last of Chaos!
Of course not.
Well done, Portal Master. Now Chaos's treasures are yours. Once you're ready to proceed to the next challenge, or to quit the game, go on to the
And
exit
on
portal.
to the next wave. Alright, on to the next waves in Enfuego Rain Temple.
I'm taking it easy on you so far, Skylanders, but now prepare to meet the horrible doom that you so evilly deserve!
Okay, Doom, huh?
From now on, you will need specific elements to build towers.
Okay, that's fair.
Move a Skylander near a tower spot and activate it to create a tower.
Build phase.
Now, if... Say these were both specified to one element, and this one was light, and in this case this one was dark. I have not selected a Skylander of either of those elements for this playthrough, so I would not be able to build either tower at this moment. I would have to wait for the element to change to something that I can build. Also, with the prohibition of giants and trapmasters, if a tower node is covered by a giant block or traptanium, I'm not able to build on it because I am prohibited from summoning a giant or a trap master at all. So I can't clear out the obstacle. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and build an undead tower here. And begin the first wave, or the next wave.
Wave. Start.
Okay.
That was a failure. So what? I have plenty more where that came from. Initiate! Land double C!
Oh, we got him coming from the westernmost side. Now, grenades may be quick and easy to defeat, but you don't want to underestimate them. At least that's my experience. They can sneak by and do chip damage on the mystery box, and it will add up.
Good riddance.
Towers upgraded. Build
Okay,
phase.
now, this has decided to be a whatever we want to build tower. I feel comfortable now going with something a little more close range. So I believe we're going to go ahead and switch for our life Skylander. Stealth
Silent
Elf.
but deadly.
And we will go ahead and build here. And begin the next wave. Uh-oh.
Skylander, did you really think that my challenge would be that simple? Prepare yourself.
I mean,
for
nope. That's why I made it harder, though.
Watch out, Skylander. You must avoid the falling chompies if you don't want to get hurt.
And Fuego Chompies.
Wave. Start.
Alright. Plant's trying to creep by on the west side. Oh, bombshell.
Towers are under attack.
Tower fully regenerated.
Bombshells are actually quite dangerous because their projectiles, they hit more than one time. Oh, we got Chompy Rain.
Towers are under attack.
No.
The mystery box of doom is under attack. Hurry, Skylanders.
One grenade got through.
Told you not to blink.
Okay, so at this point, I don't have the ability to build another tower. We're out of tower spots. I'm gonna go ahead and let Stealth Elf run another wave, though.
Wave. Start.
Alright. Coming from the middle first with the grenades.
With you, you stupid excuse for evil minions.
I see trolls in the west. Oh my god, and in the center.
Under attack.
And a bombshell in the east.
The mystery box of doom is under attack. Hurry, Skylanders.
And this is why I tend to favor ranged Skylanders. But for the sake of this challenge, I did try to get a healthy balance of ranged and melee. Because I felt it'd be more challenging.
Towers are under attack. Wave complete.
Alright.
Fast, but not fast enough.
Tower
Towers upgraded.
And both towers appear to be fully upgraded at this point. I'm going to go ahead and... I feel like switching is the safest move at this point. I want somebody with a little bit of range. Let's go ahead and go back to Hex for now.
Fear the dark.
And start up the next wave.
Wave. Start.
Alright, we got trolls coming from the center. Grenades coming from both the east and the west.
Destroy those towers.
Trying to rely on my towers to deal with most of the grenades. So I can focus on not letting anything bigger by.
Under attack.
I do see that the gate in the east is open.
Tower fully regenerated.
Very good. Very good.
Rest in peace.
So far, so good. All right.
Wave. Start.
Oh, and we have cuckoo clockers. Now it gets interesting.
Towers are under attack.
Tower fully regenerated.
I don't think so. I actually spotted that one.
Wave complete.
Very, very nicely done.
I will
Okay.
mourn for you.
And for the next two waves, I believe we're going to go back to Trigger Happy.
No gold, no glory!
Okay. And let's jump right in. Trigger Happy hopefully should be able to handle these final two waves
Start.
for this episode. Trigger Happy actually provides some solid DPS.
Finally, you will meet your unimaginable doom!
Got grenades coming from both sides. Trolls. There we are. And we got another line of trolls coming in. Two of them. Don't take too many hits, Trigger Happy.
Wave complete.
Alright. Here we go. Now for wave 10. Final wave of the episode. Let's go.
Final wave.
Oh. Of course we would have to have some Cuckoo Clocker.
Easy as 1, 2, 3!
Tower fully regenerated.
Watch for Chompy Rain.
Towers are under attack.
so my minigun didn't even do what I wanted it to. This is actually going to get tougher.
Level complete.
Alright. So as suspected, the first 10 waves weren't too incredibly challenging. There are still...
For 1 second that you've outcrafted my crafty evil craftiness, Skylamos. I will personally crush you in my next ultimate evil challenge.
Of course. There are still 10 or 90 waves remaining. But this is where we are going to end the first episode. I want to thank you guys for coming, taking your time, and watching the video, and for hanging out with me. Please be sure to slay that like button, subscribe, and check the links in the comments below. Check the links in the description below for all the cool things that I do. There's my Twitch channel, which I am live on 6 days a week, primarily bringing Skylanders content. There's my Twitter, and there is also Discord. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Later!